this is Tony from Cooking Around. Today we're going to make a very special side dish, which is one of my favorite. A Canadian and American side dish, which is a creamy coleslaw with cabbage. It's very, very simple to make, and you're just going to love it. So, here we go. Have yourself a handy dandy spoon. I happen to like wooden. And what I did here was I put in my machine about medium-sized cabbage, a little bit more than 2/3. So, the cabbage has all been shredded that way. You can use a knife, it'll take you a lot longer, and you put that inside. Make sure you use a big bowl for this. And I took a medium-sized carrot, and I had that shredded too, the same way. And put that in the bowl. And one dill pickle that also has been shredded. Now I only use one because this contains a lot of vinegar in there, so I'm just using one just to give it a little oomph taste. And we put that around. And about one cut up green onion. That's just to give that little extra flavor in there. And of course the mayonnaise. Now the mayonnaise, I usually going to put in here about a cup of mayonnaise, but at the end we're going to do the taste test and find out whether, you know, we put more or not. So I'm looking about basically a cup. So I'm going to just eyeball it. And I like to put in half a cup of buttermilk. Now you can add sour cream or yogurt if you want. So I put in about, say, about half a cup. And here's a little secret. Since I did use the dill pickles, I have some excellent juices in there, which is vinegar. So I'm putting about 2 tablespoons of vinegar directly from the pickle jar. So now at this point here, I want to stop and I want to stir it around. So you have a lot of stirring and mixing to do here. And one thing I want to tell you is you need to stir from the bottom and up and flip into the middle. From the bottom, flip. Okay, and we're back. Now it's important to have this thing properly stirred at this stage. So now what we do is we take some fresh ground pepper and we put that all around. I say about half a teaspoon or more if you want it. I like more, you know me. And now I take about a 1/4 cup of white sugar. Now I just more or less going to eyeball it. 1/4 cup white sugar. You can use brown if you want. You can use honey, but I like to use white in this recipe. And about a pinch and a half of cayenne pepper. That will give it that little pizzazz that we want. And last but not least, salt. Now I would add about 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to taste it later and see how that tastes. Okay, so I've been stirring for, I don't know, for 5 minutes now, because it's very important that everything blends perfectly together to get an even taste. So now, what you do, looks like that. It's very important at this stage to taste it. Now remember again, this taste has to be for you, not for me. So I may like it one way, you like it another way. So what I do is just take a little piece here, like that, and I taste it. So what do I want? I want to put a little bit more salt. Just a little bit more, another pinch. And I want to put just a little bit more mayonnaise. And a little bit more pepper. What you can do at this point also is you can take the lemon juice and put it in there. It'll give it a little tangy taste, but I like the taste of the pickle vinegar, so that's as far as I go with this recipe, but you can add that if you want. And you stir around. Just a little secret I'm going to give you here now. If you scrape on the bottom and you just leave it over and you see liquid pouring from the coleslaw onto the bottom, as you can see here, just like that, no more than that, then you know that you have enough mayonnaise and liquid in here, and the moisture content is perfect. Now I cover that, put that in the refrigerator, and tomorrow it's ready for my party, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. It's always better than